Hello there, and welcome to TempleOS, the operating system we all know and love. Okay, I don't know if you do or not. TempleOS, I think, if I know correctly, it's like an open source OS developed by like a single guy. Uh, he was supposedly mentally ill and such, so supposedly this OS actually includes supposedly we can kind of see his delusions within the OS in a sense, with stronger religious influences and such. Well, that's what I know about it anyway. I have seen some videos of it, so I know a bit about it. But in any case, let's see how this works. Let's see if we can actually get this working and if we can actually get into using it. So let's say yes, we want to install it onto hard drive. Okay, it seems things are getting totally not correct. Okay, well, I was able to do it. Okay, great. Well, yes, I am. Okay, so let's press a key. So let's see. Where do you want to install it? I believe the first one would be my hard drive here. Okay, now it's zeroing. I'm guessing that means formatting or something along those lines. I wonder if it actually picked the correct thing to install it on. If it didn't, then oh well. Well, let's see how it does things and if we actually get it working. I'm guessing this is just Alter Square Run that I presume that's the one it's installing on, which of course good. I mean, I want it on that. Well, it's doing something. I seriously have picked that one. Now I hope that's the correct one. It didn't mention the storage capacity or anything. I have no clue what it's doing. The UI is a complete mess, and frankly, that's that. Let me close this thing up actually. Okay, now it's doing things again. Finally. Yeah, the UI is really confusing. It's just bugging out a lot, and that's causing me issues. But oh well, it's getting things done now. It's actually copying things, compiling things, doing something. Is the thing moving on the right near the bottom here, like showing our progress with the installation? I wonder. It's an interesting UI choice, nevertheless. And yeah, this UI is, I don't know what's going on with it. It seems like a bit of a mess. There's a lot of text everywhere, and yeah, it doesn't feel very user friendly. But oh well, let's I guess try to scroll down and see. So it's just right back to this. I'm very confused on what I'm actually meant to be doing, and it seems I can't even move very far down. Okay, now it's I guess trying to install on the ASO as well. Well, it can do its thing. I only have a limited area in which I can actually move the cursor, which is a bit inconvenient. Okay, let's try reboot and see if it actually boots into the OS this time. Let's see if this boots into TempleOS. Oh yes, it does. And now we actually can. Okay, our mouse is still restricted, so that's not good, but let's wait for it to uncompress its thing and let's see if it can actually get itself working. Though it's already a hugely complex mess to use, and look at all the flashing. Like, what is this? It's really not pleasant for the eyes either. It's a mess for all I can tell. And it's this Windows on top right, which is not a particularly good sign for me. I mean, I don't know why I say Windows. Like, it's not Windows, is it? Oh yes, let's take a tour. Let's begin with this one. Oh, we can move through more of the screen now. Okay, so I could go to this one, and that's not it. Okay, sure, I don't really care about these features, but hey, we're learning about TempleOS. Is there like a way to do this without a mouse? Oh, there is a way. Okay, so press F1 for the main help index. Let's see. Okay, so this one has like info on it. Okay, so space is the key to select things. If you have autocomplete on, we can it is the key commands. This works both in the editor, blah blah. Okay, let's hold the control key. Okay, so this shows our key bindings, I'm guessing. So if you have autocomplete on, we can use blah, blah, the key commands, da, da, da. If you have autocomplete, we can use the key commands, blah blah. Same thing. So what does the alt key do? Ah, okay. So we can see our key commands for each thing, if that makes sense. Alt shift. Well, that's nice actually. Like I kind of like this, being able to see shortcut, what something actually does. Let's hold Control Alt then. Okay, so Control Delete is reboot as one might expect. Control Alt ESC. Oh, we can open a terminal like this. Great. So yeah, there's terminals. We all love terminals, of course. So that's our help system. I guess it didn't warn us about or give us any info about it. So let's go look at the basics. It's like see, okay, so we need to use I key. So we don't actually see what's being written. Okay, so what the heck is that supposed to be in the American layout? I don't know the layout. Well, it's got a bunch of just randomly kicking keys, I guess. Okay, so we're able to do it. It doesn't show what you're typing, probably because you have this terminal open, blocking the way. Well, let's just focus on control and blah blah blah. I have no clue because I need to know how to close apps. So space is left action. Oh, enter is right action. It's right mouse key. Okay. ESC exit and shift ESC is that. Okay. Okay, let's press space. That is not the correct thing. Let's go right back here. Here we go. I can't do Control and T because it aligns with Chrome issues, and I'm kind of running everything on Chrome. Let's see, Control T now. No, it's the opposite of goddamn Chrome tabs. I guess I can just Control Delete and reboot into it and see if I can go through things again because that got me confused. Yes, we want to take Tor. Still having mouse issues, but okay, let's see. The basics. Let's not go and mess with anything unnecessary. So this is C, so type dir. I think it's using the US layout, which is why it's being stupid. And that's the US layout key, it seems. And then enter, that shows our keyboard layout thing, or our directory items. Ooh, personal menu, heck yeah. Okay, so we can use this to like play our games, which is really the only thing I care about. Uh, I want to see what these do. No, I can't click on that, so let's press cursor down. So that's what this is meant to do. Okay, space. The cursor is now on top of the macro. Let's press space. Our file links. Okay, so we can. I'm not able to press Ctrl T because it goes into my Chromium mess annoyingness. Okay, so I have it now. Wasn't able to fix that all, so I'll just have to. Yes, we want to do that. Then we want to do this, and then we want to. Now, how can I skip this? Control T. Okay, that's work now. Great. Toggle back to regular mode. So this goes into like plain text mode, and then we can go back and now saying, okay, now editing and running programs. We'll change to the demo games directory. So okay, so it's a CD with like extra brackets and stuff. Fair enough. Now we're going to edit the file. Okay, so we do the ed command. Very simple, I guess. Fairly simple, more complex than Linux though. And now we can actually see our code for it, which seems fairly simple as well. It seems a bit like, I guess, C or Python or something. Those are fairly similar in syntax, so yeah. Yep, so there's no, that's what, I mean, yeah, so there's no main function, so it's kind of like that, but it's kind of like C, I guess, but without that. And also we don't seem to have any include stuff here, so we include it, run it, I guess. Okay, so now we can run it, so it has to include it. Okay, so that runs it. Okay, now it's running enter. Okay, so we can actually play this now. So the mouse wheel controls the command for us. Mouse wheel? So well, I can't use half the screen. I have no clue how this actually works either, so it's going to be an interesting experience. Okay, so we can really speed them up. And now we can just kill all of them, all of the enemies. I don't really see this as being too purposeful. I want to go this way. I want to slaughter these last few. Not being able to use my entire screen is kind of inconvenient, and I guess the game is this. There's nothing else to it, I guess. Okay, I guess I ruined it again. Oh well, I guess we'll go back to the guide and restart again. A lot of restarting happening here that I don't like. And yeah, as you can see, the size is changing constantly. Why? Because like I'm just going to make this big and I'm going to center it. And you're going to have a fun time looking at this instead of having me constantly stop and I'm going to try this tiny damn thing because my goddamn thing doesn't want to stay goddamn full screen. Because Chromium is such a damn bitch. Whatever thing. Yep. Okay, now it works properly. So how do we shoot things? Okay, so we shoot space, I guess. But hey, we have got a shooter here. Now the frame rate is non-existent, which is not good. I mean, it's not what anybody wants, probably. It's clunky controls as well. You have like a one key at a time, and even it's like, and it's you look around and move with the arrow keys. So yeah, it's not an optimal control scheme, in my opinion. But hey, it's a shooter. It's not fun, but it exists. Yeah, I wouldn't call this the kind of gaming that I would do regularly. So we can start. We can just run it again. Okay. Yep, I'm done already. Oh, Control T, terminal window. Let's go. Yep. How do we get rid of it? Control T. Okay, broke something. Yay. Control T. Yay. Okay, we broke things again. I have no clue how to get out of this. So yeah, I guess I killed the actual OS. So I guess that's fair enough. I guess I had to manually restart it by running a kill all. Let's take tour again. Let's see if we can actually go into something. Let's try not to break our OS this time. Yep, yep. Let's enter and okay, okay, and shift disk. Then let's enter. Let's shift disk again. Oh, kill alt X. Okay, kill alt X. So let's do Control T, Control alt X. Ah, yes, it is. Okay, so of course now we killed our guide as well. So that's not optimal either. It's not what they want, so I'll have to reboot again. But hey, I figured things out. Kinda. It's still confusing to use, no doubt. Very confusing to use. But I'll save the game. That's good. Let's go back into this. Okay. Okay, shift desk, then let's do enter, then let's do shift desk again, then let's do enter again and shift desk again. But I know how to kill Windows now. That's good. Then Control Alt and X to kill it. Okay. Shift desk to abort the editor. Shift desk. Export demo index. So hit space on a demo index listing. Okay, so export deal point. It's there's like a random ease here. That doesn't help. Oh, it's term. It's typing the like name of the thing. Okay, so I think that's really all I want. I want the return programs. So let's do Control M. Let's see. Are there any programs that we can run? These are menu. So I want to see what I can run. Let's see. Now I know how to actually access different parts of the OS, which is good. Okay, let's try this titanium thing. Oh, it's a more typical one of these games. Okay. Okay, it's crashing again, I guess. Well, it's crashing a whole lot. That's not good. More control deletes. No more first three kills. Yay! Fun, amazing. Everybody loves killing their VM of TempleOS. Not in reality. It's more painful than good. But we discovered the game. It's like a shooter 2D thing. So let's move on and see if we can actually. And it also moves by letter in every goddamn UI thing, which is not a good optimal design. Okay, let's see what's Black Diamond thing. It seems our comments are utterly broken. Let us reboot and see if that helps with our issue. And then let's do. So we can get our games here as well. So this is the Castle Frankenstein one from before, so if we enter that one and then we do include, we can play it. Of course it's still as broken, as awful as ever. Then we can do Control X, and I guess that actually just causes damage to it. And now we're back into this state of things. Okay, time to restart again. Like, the fact that restarting is the most convenient way for me to do things is not a good sign. It's really not very user friendly. Let's just say that. Let's just put it that way. Okay, now I'm not going to do any closing or anything like that. I'll stick to using this menu for opening up our games and such. So let's see what they want to play. We already tried Battle Lines, which is totally useless nonsense. And it relies on about our cousin Ferguson. Okay, let's try like one or two more. What's Rocket? Oh yeah, we've been into. I want to enter and include, yes. What does this do? I guess our rocket died. Uh, Up, left, right. Okay, yep. So let's just shift and esc there. Now we should be able to go back into our previous thing. Now I actually figured out how to navigate things so I can actually kind of do something. So let's go back to rocket. Let's have it fly off. Okay, well, it's up somewhere now. It doesn't follow at all the Linux type actions I'm used to. Okay, let's try the room. I think it's like a carving. So let's try that. Oh yeah, it is a carving. Okay. It's slow. Oh, you need like press repeatedly. Well, what a great user experience that is. Game over, you say, but I'm still going. I'm going off into the middle of nowhere, but still. I'm going. I mean, even though the game is over, I'm still able to play. So yeah, it's not really. I mean, it's still made like a single guy. Yeah, it's not super polished. Basically, is the point. Let's go back into this. Actually, let's try to. Let's see if we can actually not collide with the other person this time and see if it doesn't crash us immediately. And yeah, the controls are a bit. It's very slidey, the car. I'm kind of getting the hang of this, actually. So you have to repeatedly click everything. That's already not a very fun thing to do. It's not a great experience. Okay, it's still a bit confusing. So we learned kind of how to navigate the file system. I don't want to buffer with actually putting in the proper brackets and stuff for CDing, so I'm not going to buffer. But yeah, we're able to play some games. Oh, you're still a toe. Heck yeah, let's do that then. So once again, let's say we want something here. Then, okay, so it's just a local thing. Well, that's kind of annoying. The mouse limitations do not make this easier. They definitely don't make this any easier. Okay, I'll just exit that. Okay, so yeah, we can kind of actually do things. It's interesting. I don't really know what the source has. I don't see, like, we can edit this. I don't know if we want to, let's say we want to reprogram the stadium map. We can space on it. No, then we can go into different files in it, and we can edit this, you know. If we want to make our own code, we can program with text like this. We can probably make our own files. We can test the behavior as well to mod these existing games, you know, terminology or anything really. We can just change things as we want. I'm not familiar with the actual programming format. I'm not going to bother trying to do it. I'm not super familiar with C and stuff, so I don't know this too well. And frankly, I don't want to do this TempleOS VM. It's so difficult to work in. It's very inconvenient. But in conclusion, Templar is interesting. It's not good. It's not practical. I would never use this for anything real. But it's like the flashing lights are super annoying. The shortcuts are a mess. It crashes easily. It's inconvenient with actually typing the commands like cd and do basic things like that and so on. So yeah, that's the conclusion of that, and I hope that was insightful.